Hey, it's not always about you, all right? I'll get to more of that in a minute. But in the meantime, welcome to the Voiceover Huddle. My name is Mike Hathcote, full-time voice actor and author of the book, The Voiceover Blueprint. You can pick one of these up for less than $10, the digital download, as well as the audiobook, and 4 free gifts in the description below. But what we try to do here every weekday morning at 9 a.m. Pacific is give you just a little tip or trick to help you in your business. And yeah, feel free to chime in on the chat. We're going to do some shout outs here in a few minutes. And of course, always don't forget to like and subscribe. We are at 84.9 thousand subscribers. So we're almost to 85. So if you haven't subscribed, sure would appreciate it. We'll get to 85 in short order. So let's talk about you, or actually, let's not talk about you. And that's kind of what our topic of discussion is today. And that is, in marketing, it's not always about you. Um, a lot of people will send emails. People will send me a sample email that they're about to start using for their email marketing, and it's always about, I do this, I've got that, I've got this, I'll deliver that. I. Well, it can be a little bit about you because obviously you're the talent, but it should be more about what you can do for them. And that same thing goes for social media. I do a social media class usually about once a year for the blueprint. And one of the main things I like to focus on, no matter which social media platform you're posting on, it's fine to post, things like, your demos or a recent job you got, or maybe a recent client you picked up as kind of a little brag, but it's not always about your content. Half of the game, especially in social media, is relationships. In fact, well, actually, that's all the game, but half the game is not posting your own content, but commenting and liking and sharing other people's content so that they can see that you're engaged. Um, Obviously, it's okay to post those other things, little memes or video of you in the studio doing work or things like that. But it should be more about the value that you bring to them and not me, I, that kind of thing. And also be original when you're doing this posting. Don't just copy what everybody else has done. Stand apart. One of the things that I've been known to do over the years is, share a meme, kind of a funny meme that has something to do with pop culture or something like that, but spin it to be about voiceover. Um, for instance, I'll just give you just one off the top of my head. The those of you who have seen the movie Taken with Liam Neeson, where he's on the phone and he said, I have a very specific set of skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. I I just posted a meme of that shot and just said, voiceover talent or professional voice talent have a very specific set of skills, and I always have my website as the destination. Uh, as we mentioned before, all roads lead to your website. So any kind of posting on social media should lead to your website. But if it's something that just can kind of give them a little chuckle, break up their monotony of their afternoon, that's fine to do. Um, so be original when it comes to posting on social media, but just remember, it's not about you. It's more about what you can do for them. Okay. So I know that one's short and sweet today. Should be obvious, but you'd be surprised how many people make it all about me. Okay. All right, the TV affiliate bootcamp is charging right along. We're actually down to, I believe, 12 spots at this point, and we're only 2 days in, so it's going quick. So if you want to learn more about how to be the voice of a TV station, a local TV affiliate, NBC, CBS, ABC, Fox, check out the link in the description below. Also, check out the little interview that we did. We're calling it the Fireside Chat. where Aaron and I spoke about in length about all the stuff that you're going to get in the TV affiliate boot camp, which is coming up at on the 24th of June. So in a few weeks, we're going to be getting started on that. So check it out. And of course, let me know if you have any questions about that. Um, and there you go. So let's see who's in today. Ding, ding, ding. There's Phil in Tokyo. He's the first one in today. And there's David from Hamilton, Ontario, and Ron in Grand Haven, Michigan. And good morning, Tracy in Rochester, Minnesota. And there's Terry from Fallston, Maryland. Terry says, "You are correct, sir." Was that a Ed McMahon reference? Yes, you are correct, sir. Voices by Sarah says, "Good morning from Kentucky." And there's Mark from Montreal. Hey, Chip from Sherwood, Oregon. Good morning to you. And there's Edward from Jacksonville, Florida. And good morning, Nancy in Yankton, South Dakota. And there's Dennis from Grant Park, Illinois. And Maria from Rhode Island. Good afternoon to you. And there's Grady in Ithaca. Good to see you on here, Grady. Grady signed up for the boot camp. Going to see him in there in a few weeks. There's Bob from Wadsworth, Ohio, and Callie from Pasco, Washington. And there's old Kirk from Greenville, South Carolina. Good afternoon to you. And Gretchen in Indianapolis. Gretchen, I got your email and I've listened to it. I will get back to you very shortly on the feedback on that. Alex, good morning from Utah. And there's another Gretchen from Adrian, Michigan. Good to see you. There's Tim from Altoona. Good to see you on here. Good morning. And there's JR from Austin, Texas. And Becky from Albion, Michigan. Tired and Wired. Afternoon from Massachusetts. Massachusetts. I got into such a fit the other day because I was reading a script that mentioned Massachusetts. And for some reason, I could not say it. I kept saying Massachusetts, like I couldn't say it. I don't know what it was. For those of you who are in the blueprint, when I was live streaming that job into the Facebook group, I spent who knows how long trying to get around the word Massachusetts. But I just, for some reason, my brain just turned off and said, nope, that's not what you're going to do today. I eventually got it, but boy, that was an issue. Edward says, great stuff again, Mike. Thank you. You're welcome, Edward. Thank you. There's Happy and Joyful from Florida. Good to see you here. Good afternoon. And there's Cliff, enjoying the day at the beach in Ocean City, Maryland. Nice, Cliff. Very nice. By the way, Cliff's in the blueprint, so I know his voice, and I've worked with him one-on-one as well. There is an AI voice going around that sounds suspiciously like you. It also sounds kind of like Jeffrey Wright, the actor, but there's an AI voice that I see every now and then that is very, very similar to you. So I hope nobody has snatched your voice print from you. You may or may not know which one I'm talking about, but every time I hear it, I'm like, hey, that sounds like Cliff. And there's Kristen from Bakersfield, California. Good morning. Sarah says, the conversation you posted with Aaron is excellent. Sounds like a ton of things will be included in that boot camp. Yes, we go deep into all the different the stuff you're going to get. And just off the top of my head, well, for one, you get a 90-day access to the full voiceover blueprint. So that right there is huge. You get a fully produced demo by Bill DeWeese, a TV affiliate demo. You get an effects rack and sound check from George Whittam, who is the sound engineer to the stars. You get full tutelage from Aaron Bradley, who is one of the top TV affiliate talents in the country. He has 11 stations under his belt, and so he's gonna be teaching all the ins and outs. Um, it is just a Oh, I'll be teaching a social media class, in fact, very much on what I'd mentioned earlier about what to post and what not to post. That's gonna be in there, so it's a 12 session, 6-week boot camp on all things TV affiliate. So, if you wanna learn more about it, check that link in the description. And there's John from Denver. Good morning, sir. And there's Sean from Longview, Washington. Good morning. And good morning, Kristen. All right. I am gonna get prepared. I've got a directed session coming up in about, well, 50 minutes at 10 a.m. Pacific time for Citibank, and, that should be a fun one. This is a longtime client that I've had, and, I'm the voice of their Citibank/American Airlines travel rewards program, and so there's some new lines to record for that, and so we're gonna be doing a directed session here in just a little while, so I'm gonna hop off and prep for that. All right. Good to see everybody on here this morning. Glad you're here. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. It is hump day after all. So I'll see you back here tomorrow on Thursday for more VO Huddle. Until then, break a lip.